So, let's get this started. Luke, where are you? Why are you over here? Get in here. All right. Thank you for coming in May. How's everyone feeling? It's beautiful out there, right? So, all right, we got a great team meeting, some super exciting stuff, and we have a speaker at the end. Her team closed over 200 deals last year. Talking to us, so we're gonna be excited. All right, let's get started. Please silence your cell phones. Don't leave stuff in the fridge. We'll throw it away. It gets sticky. And please, we're having some issues with the conference rooms where people are camping out in the conference rooms and pretending it's their office, and then people are coming in with their appointments and already have it on the calendar and not doing that. So remember, the conference rooms are not offices for you to use at any time. We ask that you limit your participation in those offices to 2 hours at most, and usually we ask you to be meeting with someone, either a team meeting or meeting with a client, please. They're not designed to be offices, right? And you don't want us to come in there and have to kick you out, and how does that make it look when the agent's coming in with their client, right? So let's do everyone a favor.
People got red days.
Our on-time sponsor, drawing sponsor. There you go. We had to change. It's not Cheryl.
Yeah.
So.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Bettina McGowan. I'm with American Home Shield. Cheryl is out sick today, so her apologies for not being here. I am local, by the way, of the Bay Area, so I do business development for all of Northern California. And I love KW meetings because I was once a KW agent.
Oh, okay.
I was trained down in the Bay Area, and I love the company. So American Home Shield, haven't been here for a while, I don't believe. Okay. We've been around for about 50 years. It started the warranty industry all those years ago. And we've gone through a lot of changes, a lot of technological changes. We've acquired some tech companies. We acquired a company named Stream, and we are now able to offer, on a service request, you can stream in with your cell phone versus having a car roll out, which is very, very cool. We've enhanced our plans this year. Everyone has the documentation in front of you. 3 plans, they've been called the same thing: Shield Essential, Shield Plus, and Shield Complete. The Shield Essential is great for flipping. It's systems only. We've enhanced that plan a little bit by adding garage door openers. Then the Shield Plus plan, we've increased the coverage limit on appliances to 4,000. We no longer ask you to add additional refrigerator coverage, unlimited refrigerators that are in a home. So if you have a wine refrigerator and things like that, it's all included. And then the biggest change is with our Shield Complete plan. And this happened all April 1st, so it's very, very new. Slight price change. The trade service fee is now $85, not $75. But the biggest pain point in home warranties is modification and code and permit coverage. That used to only be $250. We now have it at $1,250. So that's going to save your clients and you a lot of money. Unlimited refrigerant is now included in that plan, not the other plans. As everyone knows, R22 was phased out in January of 2020. And so this is another big pain point as far as pricing goes for home warranty repairs. So make sure that if your clients want American Home Shield, they go with that top plan to get that coverage. And then we've increased the appliance limit to $7,000 on this plan. We've added the roof coverage, which used to be $100, and we now have free reheat, and that's all a part of this new plan. So as I always say to everybody, you know, a lot of people have opinions about home warranties, but when you've never lived in the home before, always a good idea to advise your clients to get a home warranty the first year, no matter who they go with, have them go with the top plan, just so you're not leaving any coverage on the table. So I'll leave some of my cards here. I'm happy to answer any questions after the meeting. Cheryl will be in, and we hope to build a nice partnership with your office, and feel free to contact me anytime.
You're on my drawer?
Oh. There we go.
Byron Hendrick, where's Byron?
Byron, he's right
Byron,
here.
hey, congratulations, Byron.
Will you join us here?
After the team meeting set. Where's the when a lot of our agents are using Reminder Media to help them with their business, and they're coming in. Are they here?
There she's here.
Okay.
Eliana.
Eliana. You have to unmute yourself.
I'm muted. There we go. Hello, everyone. How are you?
So let me ask, normally I share my screen a little bit here, so that way you guys can see my presentation, but I know they mentioned this is going to be kind of the quick version. Did you guys just want to keep this image up on your screen, or did you want me to share my screen as well?
We can do share screen.
Awesome. Okay, perfect. All right. And then whoever is the host, if you would mind.
Yep, go ahead.
Thank you so much. Okay, brilliant. All right, you guys, I'll make this quick. Thank you so much for having me in today. As they said, my name's Elena. I am one of the marketing coordinators over here at Reminder Media. Just to give you an idea, we have been in business now for almost just about 19 and a half years, started in a garage in Philadelphia in 2004. Really just because we have excelled so much in real estate is a huge part of the reason why, we have the business that we've had for the last almost 20 years. So a couple of things I want to touch on. I'm going to skip through some of this since, like I said, it's a little bit of the condensed version. Obviously, everybody wants to be a great listing agent. A lot of the times what ends up happening is, as agents, we end up skipping over our repeat and retention efforts. And that's absolutely critical when it comes to this industry, period. So to give you an idea, NAR actually did a pretty recent study. 60% of buyers and 68% of sellers are going with the last business professional or agent that they know, or that somebody that was referred to them. So they continue on to tell us that actually less than 5% of people ended up finding their agent through websites, traditional farming methods, anything like that combined. So what it's actually telling us is that agents may be going online to look up real estate agents or to look at properties, but at the end of the day, the person that they're picking is somebody that they know from the community or that they've worked with in the past. Okay, NAR continues to tell us that 63% of licensed agents are actually spending $0 a year on these efforts. Okay, so that's where we come into play, is we are here to make sure that you guys are staying in front of all of these repeat and referral opportunities, okay? Because I don't want anybody driving past their friend, their neighbor, somebody at their home, or somebody that is from their family to find, a for sale sign from somebody else in their yard. And alternatively, I don't want you guys to, be listening to this meeting today and then eventually log onto the MLS and see somebody that you've already devoted time and energy into that has eventually listed with somebody else, okay? So the way that I address these issues in one simple statement, okay, is very simple. This is a relationship-based business, okay, plain and simple. Human nature tends to hover towards what we see most. So that being said, the easiest way to generate more referrals for yourself, more repeat transactions, is simply by reminding your clients that you actually care about them, okay? And that's where we come into play, is we're here to make this a super turnkey, easy process for you with 3 different publications, okay? These are the magazines that we use, that we brand to you to help you stay top of mind. So we've got American Lifestyle. We've been doing that for about the last 19 and a half years. It's pretty much our flagship publication, very similar to Architectural Digest. So home tips, travel, art, leisure, as far as the content, very general interest. Start Healthy, as I'm sure you can imagine, focuses on healthy living, better eating patterns, sleep patterns, exercising, that kind of thing. Good to Be Home, we created this one specifically with you guys in mind. So it is going to focus more on real estate, making that next big investment, home tips, how to maintain that investment, that kind of thing. So even though the magazines provide you guys with 3 different options as far as, content, you get all the same branded areas, all the same quality, and they're all the same cost. So really, it's just different content to fit different spheres. Okay. Now, as far as the magazines go, they are all 48-page coffee table pieces that are entirely branded to you. Okay. Important to make sure that there's no business information, nobody else that's advertised inside these. We're going to put your face, contact information, and logo right on the cover. Okay, this way your clients know exactly who is sending it to them as soon as they see it. And then you also have a library of images to select from as far as that cover image is concerned. Right on the front inside cover, this is where you can actually tailor these down to individuals. Write your clients their own personalized letter, congrats on the baby, happy birthday. It's an opportunity for you to leave a little bit of your personality behind, which so often, right, that's so often what we're missing when it comes to our marketing. So that's super important to know, is that you never has to be generic, can always say their name at the top and always write them their own personal letter. And for newer agents, it's awesome to put like a value proposition there, kind of let people know who you are, the kind of agent that you are, who you're looking to help, that kind of thing. As soon as you open the magazine, there's one tear out card in the front and one in the back. Fully branded to you. You can use some of our templates to design them, but if you want to design something from scratch, put your own recipe on there, more than welcome to do that also. You also have the back inside, back outside cover. Fully available to you. Again, tons of templates to help make this kind of plug and play if you guys want. But if you want to feature your own listing or a testimonial or something like that, you're more than welcome to. Okay. Now, I'll let you guys know real fast, something I like to touch on. Two things that people like to do a lot of the times in this industry that ultimately aren't realistic when it comes to growing our business. First and foremost, taking people out to dinner every month or quarter or whatever. We're literally going to go broke in the process of hoping to earn their business years down the road. On the other side of the spectrum, there's newsletters, flyers, kind of smaller touch points, which no such thing as a bad touch point. But the main reason that folks are with us for 3 years or more on average is because of our shelf life. Okay, so to give you an idea, we track 3 to 4 weeks inside any given home across the United States. So as opposed to your stuff landing in the trash, you're on a coffee table, dining room table. I say keep your fingers crossed for the bathroom, right? We all know those magazines are 5 years old apiece. But either way, your clients have a visual representation of just how much you care about them. So that way, the goal here is being to make your name completely synonymous with real estate altogether. Okay. Now I'm going to skip over the questions part really fast because I want to get to the targeted follow-up. This is a new tool that we went ahead and built for you guys a couple of years ago. We beta tested it for 3 years before releasing it a year and a half ago. Bring us your client list. We will run it through thousands of different predictive analytics for free, mind you. Okay, this is a complimentary feature. It's going to tell you with 73% accuracy the top people that are going to be buying or selling off of your own client list within the next 6 to 12 months. So this is available to you guys 24/7, really, really helping to increase that ROI. To give you an idea, on average, we're earning agents about a 58% referral rate. Okay. Now, I want to make sure you guys have the promotional information that we're running for your office as well. Okay. So go ahead and grab a piece of paper if you don't have one already, and a pen. Take this information down. Only 2 costs when it comes to doing the magazine at all. One-time activation is reduced from $300 down to just $99. This $99 pays for a marketing assistant. You do not worry about being a magazine editor. We do all the heavy lifting for you. They do the customization design, even send it out when you're ready. We're going to build you your own dashboard. This way you have the ability to access your customizations and designs. We have a free social media library for you back there, as well as those free predictive analytic tools I just touched on. And then the $99 also guarantees complete exclusivity over your addresses. So that means that nobody else is allowed to send this magazine out to your clients while they're receiving it from you. Okay, that's the only thing we take up front to activate the account. Down the road, you pay for the magazines themselves. $4.19 per magazine is literally less than the cost of a Hallmark card, and that includes your printing, your postage, and your shipping too. So all encompassed. And our minimum is only 50. So if you're sending 50 magazines at $4.19, down the road on a deadline of your choosing, mind you, so you get to decide when you make the investment, you'll pick a deadline and you'll pay for the magazines. 50 of them at that rate are $209.50. Okay, and that's out the door, all costs included. And then we are doing a one-time trial mailing for your office as well. So you really do just get to kind of send this out, see how your clients like it, and go from there. One of the things I do like to touch on at the end here as I'm wrapping up, I know this seems pretty obvious, but it's worth mentioning. Nobody, not a single client, no matter how much they love us, wants a business call in the middle of the day, right? We all know that, okay? Nobody's like fingers crossed hoping that somebody calls to talk about real estate in the middle of the afternoon on a Wednesday or a Thursday. This magazine gives you a valid reason to follow up with your clients because we know we need to make those calls anyway. Why not have a conversation piece in front of your clients first? Why not be able to relate to the tips or the articles or a recipe or something in there that you included yourself? So that way you break down the agent to client barrier and you guys can have an honest conversation. And ultimately at that point, it's not a question of if you get a referral, it's only a question of when. Okay. So in the respect of the quick presentation, which I think I did okay, I timed myself, it looked okay. But in respecting that, I want to make sure that you guys have my information so that way you can reach out to me directly. I will also include it in the chat window right now. So that way we can go ahead and make sure you have my info there. But while you've got that pen and paper in front of you, go ahead and jot down my number. It's 484-806-0295. Okay, call me, text me, even if you have a casual.
We'll get your information.
Sorry?
Actually, we'll get your information out today, just 2-3 emails.
Perfect. All right, and you guys, were there any questions that I could address right away, or anything that somebody needed more information on before I take off?
We're gonna have to move this forward. We got a lot of stuff here, but don't worry.
Go ahead, just go ahead. Just want to make sure I was doing my job. Thank you guys so much for the time.
Some agents are using this in their business and getting referrals from it as part of their 36 Touch program with their client base. So if you're a client that has something more robust, this is a very economical way to do that. So, thank you, Eliana.
Thank you.
Hi.
All right, hang on one sec. We got to get our screen back in order here. Okay, should be good.
All right. Oh.
Was there something missing in my life till now? An absence I could not quite
It's an ad. It's YouTube. Thank you.
We're happy to announce the first KW Adventure Club. We got some special presenters for our first trip planned. Machu Picchu, 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 Machu Picchu. Are you guys inspired with the routine? Hey, are you bored? Well, I've got a solution for you. Machu Picchu Peru in September. The Adventure Club. I got this. The Adventure Club. Enjoyment. Let's do it, right? So any person who works hard deserves to play. Wait a minute. Play the outdoors. Wait a minute. This is not just a regular trip. This is not a trip to Paris. This is not a trip to Rome. It's not. This is an adventure trip. What's the difference? What are you gonna do? We're not just gonna eat their fine cuisine. We're gonna hike. We're gonna bike, and we're gonna have fun. Woo! Is there rafting? September 17th to 27th. That's the exact time where equinox happens, and we're going to be right on Machu Picchu that day. On that day, yes, there is mountain biking. Yes, there's rafting. Yes, there's sailing. We are all about this, and it's not just this year. We are looking once a year annually. Want to do adventure group once a year. This year will start in September. Fun fact for everyone, Machu Picchu was built in 1450 by the Inca tribe. It was called the Lost City of Incas and rediscovered in 1911 by an American explorer. And in 2007, it was named the seventh wonder of the ancient world. Okay? The Amazon forest or the Amazon jungle is the biggest tropical rainforest in the world. It consists of 2,700,000 square miles of land, and it extends to 9 countries. And we're gonna be in the Peruvian side of the Amazon jungle. What I'm excited about is, as you all know, most of the medicines we have right now was derived from the Amazon. And I can't wait to eat every herb, every plant, everything that I can devour.
Anything that walks and crawls and swims.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see that. I'm not going to partake.
So how much is it? How much is it? We've got a special deal for you. So far, we've got 4 people. The more people, the less it gets. Right now, it's 2,700, and that includes.
Wait, only 2,700 to go to Peru for 12 days?
And
But wait, there's more.
The permit, the guide, the food,
the hotels, and the alcohol.
That sounds like one hell of a deal. I mean,
Are they including the alcohol?
maybe not
Yes,
my
because
consumption
Sean is buying.
maybe not my consumption level, but most people.
First drink is free.
I can tell you, for me, I'm gonna be eating like 8 times a day, so I'm gonna be spending a lot more. And Rich is gonna be drinking a lot more too, so he's gonna be spending a lot more. So, hey, if you're interested, no pressure. Okay, we need you to let me know by 5 o'clock today. No. We have until Friday.
Friday, yeah.
Friday the 13th. Let us know if you're interested. We already made our reservation, and we just need more people, more fun.
We don't need, we want. We would like to experience this with you guys, and this isn't gonna be a one-off. We're looking at other adventures for next year, and we wanna start a really awesome adventure group inside our own home office here.
And I know you guys have this on the bucket list, right? I know you guys wanna do things active, this is your chance to do it. It's also a chance to get in shape, this is not till September, so you have a lot of time if you need to get a little bit of shape. You don't have to
Hiking,
be super
start
fit,
climbing.
but we're hiking, whitewater rafting,
Biking.
mountain biking through the Andes, we're gonna be hiking through the Amazon jungle, right? So, it's gonna be a lot of fun and, lifetime experience.
We have adventure boys right now. We need adventure girls as well. Let's do this!
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, this is not
Yes.
exclusive to
Not
KW
exclusive.
Sac Metro or
Yeah.
Fair Oaks office. Bring a significant other. John, I think your daughter's coming,
My
right?
daughter's coming, so.
It's not just agents only. This is
Mr.
an
Webb.
experience.
I have a question. Do we have an office over in Peru? Or?
We may
Yes.
have a
You
business
can choose your
adventure
office
over
any
there.
amount.
Tax write-off, Stephen, I heard you. We might start a 501(c)(3). I don't know. But figure it out. I'm gonna write it off. Tax write-off someday. I'm writing it off.
Join us. Let's have
Alright, now champ out.
Machu Picchu, Machu Picchu, Machu Picchu.
We will catch and kill our food every day.
That is not happening.
That is a lie.
Who's excited about that?
Woo!
Yeah.
Where's my air horn?
Uh,
How photographer will
The
travel.
good thing is tomorrow is
Good day.
Monday, so we're very excited. This is gonna be a lot of fun. This is our annual day of giving. That was 2019.
So this was the year we packed up the lunches and care packages for the homeless, loaded them in the party bus, and then took off.
Yeah,
awesome.
we did like, it was a lot. It was like 500 packets.
Yeah.
It was a lot. So, that was a lot of fun. And then 2021, we went golfing because you couldn't really go anywhere. Yeah, and some of you remember that, right? And we raised a lot of money for charities. That was awesome. And now we have, remember, instead of telling me something good, some of you have had Red Day experiences in the past. Tell me some of your best experiences. I can tell you one. We were doing the work at Stanford Settlement, and you know Bobby and Afton, who are now married.
Yeah.
You know, that relationship kindled at the start of a
That's
Red Day
almost
event,
That's
right?
Almost true.
We were painting the wall next to each other and started talking, and next thing you know, boom, boom, boom. So you never know if you're looking for someone special. You might be a Red Day, right? So,
Thanks for sharing your story.
anyone else have a Red Day story?
I think last year we were able to donate quite a bit of money from that golf event, right?
Yeah, we did over
Where you got pie
actually, yeah, over $5,000. And actually, it was
Somewhere
matched.
up there.
Matched for, yeah, it was matched. So.
Yeah, where you
Anyone
got
else?
pictures? That was a good one.
Well, I know it is. CMT.
Yeah, I did, I haven't been at this particular office all the time, so I can't always tell you about this office. But at the Fair Oaks office, we did Red Day, and we helped a lady that had adopted, I think, about 10 different children, and she was doing some things there off of Sunrise at a home. And so we cleaned it up, we did all kinds of good stuff. We planted trees. I mean, it was a lot of work, but a lot of fun at the same time. So, great camaraderie.
Anyone else? If you guys don't know, Red Day is an awesome experience. We shut down the office. We all go volunteer. We have a thing set up for you to go do. There's going to be some landscaping, some painting. Yes.
I got to
throw pie in Rich's face, in your face, and
Oh.
tomorrow in Carnegie
No
last
pies.
year. There's
No pies
fun
this year.
involved as well.
Are there no pies?
No pies this year.
That you know of. Ah, yeah, exactly. Might want to bring $5.
It's a lot of fun. If you haven't volunteered like this, just come, participate. It'll be the best feeling you've had in a while to give back, and you can do it with your friends here in the office. So.
And we can bring significant
Yes.
Others, yeah. Like if your significant other's like really handy, that's helpful too.
I got him a shirt.
I got you.
And this is a Keller Williams holiday, so the entire company shuts down for this day to go out and help in the community. This is not something we just do locally, although we are doing it locally.
So if you didn't know, the office is obviously closed tomorrow because we're going to be with you guys at Red Day.
For those that are volunteering, if you haven't read the email, 7:30 to 8 a.m., be here in the morning, and then we'll be taking off.
We're gonna go, then we're gonna have a barbecue afterwards, so everyone can have fun.
Bring gloves.
Bring your work gloves, closed-toed shoes, wear something you don't mind getting dirty.
Dress for work.
If you wanna bring some gardening tools.
So Stanford Settlement has a lot of work that we can do, landscaping their area. They don't have any tools for it, so if you want to be doing that type of stuff, please bring some stuff, or if you have some extra, whatever gardening tools around.
I can donate some tools for other people to use.
There you go.
Thanks, Richard.
We are also donating, doing the Sacramento Children's Home, we're donating some duffel bags with things in them for the kids that they intake, so that actually today in Fair Oaks are putting those together as part of the effort.
Yes.
And so some of us will be going to Stanford Settlement to landscape and painting, another group is going to the Children's Home. We need more heavy lifting there, they're gonna be moving a bunch of old furniture stuck in their thing and painting some doors and stuff like that, so. That will be all here tomorrow, about 7:30 to 8 here tomorrow morning, so you can get started on that. Any questions?
Are there rollers and stuff for painting the doors? over
Yes,
Yes.
all the paint supplies are provided at
We
both
don't need
locations.
supplies, we need garden supplies. Just so you know, as part of Red Day, KDB Cares has partnered with Shelter Box to provide Ukraine crisis relief. This is a way we can give back. Here's the thing, they're trying to raise $1 million on Red Day. So we're gonna be pushing this out to you guys, but please donate what you can. I think they're up to 90,000 right now. They just started this literally this week. So we're trying to get to $1 million. It provides shelters for, it provides shelter opportunities for people who are refugees out of Ukraine so that they can have some housing and some normalcy in their lives. So, we'd love to be doing that, and that's a great way to get back as well. Many newcomers, Josephine, Alejandra, Ginger, Holly, Stacy, Helen, Macri, and Melinda. Congratulations to everyone. Anyone know Melinda?
Never heard of her.
Congratulations, Melinda, on getting your license.
Machu Picchu looks familiar. We'll figure it out.
As you notice, there's some people with getting their sponsorship. Thank you, Stephen T. Webb.
You're welcome.
So you don't have to, it's not all me. We're asking, get the profit share yourself, refer them in, we'll get you in their downline, right? So,
Hardeep bringing in Manpreet from his family,
yeah.
cousins, I think.
Family relations, yeah, Susan. All right. Congratulations on our new capper.
Making another sale.
A new capper as well, another one. Vicky Chan. She lives up like Kentucky. And she just does business all up and down. She does business very back and forth, but she just hustles from her house. So just says you can work at home and you can make it happen. Right? So,
Amen.
congratulations on their first transaction closed. She's been working hard. Congratulations, Luke.
All right, Luke.
That's a nice puzzle. It's not Luke. New listings coming soon. There's a lot out there, so if you're not getting listings, you should be focusing on listings right now. They're gold, right? So get them out there. These are all that's happening. It's also posted on our internal Facebook group. If you have any interest, talk to the person. If you want to get your buyer in before it goes live, we're happy to do that. So. Picture listings.
is a 2-story right here in Natomas Park. It's on this side over here. It's a 4-bedroom with the full office, full bedroom and bath, downstairs over 2,600 square feet, starting at $675. You do get Natomas Park access. And then I also have a 3-2 in Florence going live on the 25th. That's starting at $399. We might adjust the price. The garage was converted to a bedroom, so you could have a living arrangement there if you needed. I think we might go over the price on that one. That's about 1,500 square feet, but under 450,000.
But did you hear that? Natomas Park, bedroom and bathroom
A
downstairs.
full bed and bath downstairs,
And an office.
on a court,
On a court.
$675.
Wow.
That's pretty rush. Anyone else? Picture listings.
Okay. So
Okay.
I had a duplex go live today. It's 112 Cross Street in Woodland. It's a lot that's over 10,800 square feet. The building size itself is like 1,500 square feet. It's identical units. They're both like 750. 2-bed, 1-bath. We upgraded it like 6 years ago with granite in the kitchen. Just got a pest clearance. Just got freshly painted. $569. Reviewing on Tuesday.
What's the rent?
The 1,500, and the expenses are like $541.
Awesome. Good job. Good job.
Good job.
Who's next? Byron.
I just listed one, it would be on market on the 23rd. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, house in Woodland, 75 square feet on 905 3rd Street. Also has an ADU in back. So it does need some TLC. It's pretty original from 1948, but it's in good condition. So it does need little TLC. This is that shape to be going on the market.
Anyone else?
Yes. Going live on Friday, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 685 West Sacramento. I think of all the other fun things that it has. New paint on the inside, new carpet, in the 2 bedrooms going in today, and then laminate flooring throughout the rest of it.
Congratulations. Anyone else? Picture listing. Awesome.
Woodland's hot. So Woodland, so this is, main house is 1,800 square feet approximately, beautiful home, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, along with a little office inside. And has a pool with a spa, a beautiful pool house in the back. The pool house is almost 900 square feet. It's really large. Pool house itself has just been freshly painted, brand new laminate waterproof flooring. Solar owned as well, in a cul-de-sac. We should go live on probably no later than Friday morning. And it's off of Pendergast. If you're familiar with Woodland, it's a very nice area. One of the nicest areas, in my opinion, in the community. And we're going to be listing at $765. Okay, so beautiful house.
All right.
What street is that on?
Pendergast Circle, right off of Pendergast. Yeah, so Pendergast Circle is right off of Pendergast Street.
Pool house have a bathroom and a kitchen.
Look, thank you. Pool house does have no kitchen. Does have a toilet, so half. Okay, sink, no shower or anything like that. You can easily convert it because it's attached to a utility room, so you can knock down that wall because that's something that was actually discussed. You can blow that out. So you could do something. You could convert that into an ADU very quickly. Okay, single story.
Within the lot size?
Lot size is about 9,000. Okay, it also has alley access, so you can totally park in the back. So if you decided to do an ADU in the back, they could have their own separate entrance from a different gate. So it's a lot of potential. Okay, call me if you have more questions.
You know, I was trying to wait on this, but I can't. I've got this great home that's been refurbished up in beautiful Oakland, California. And it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's got new floors. It's got new appliances. It's been repainted. I mean, we're looking at $59999. And the houses in that area have gone for $625 or better when they've been refurbished and what have you. So, hey, you know, I'm trying to give it to you before we put it on. It will not go on until the 22nd of this month. We're finishing up a few things and getting it all cleaned up. But it's a steal. It was a real steal before, but I trying to tell
Kind
you.
of steal.
Yeah. It's not as good of a steal as it was. But anyway, see me if you're interested. Got somebody who's going to be in that area.
Anyone else?
One more.
Oh,
Number 3, Josta, JUSTA, please.
Turn around and talk to us.
Hi. Number 3, Josta Way, JUSTA, 95835. Just down the road, big house, 2111 square feet, built in 2018. They want to list the 630. I'm not sure, it'll be a little lower, I think. But that's what we're looking at, coming up next Thursday.
all right, please. Take it easy. Just closed. Congratulations. We gotta go pretty quick though.
And the names disappeared?
Black, so.
They're in black? Okay.
Congrats on your class. Mortgage, 30 seconds.
Oh, mortgage 30 seconds. All right, it's a lot of information, so catch up. Okay, so number 1, if you are in the coaching program, the next person to get into contract, we have 1 free pest inspection for you. You're gonna look like a rock star to your clients. Let's do it. Number 2, I don't remember where it's at. All right. Oh, we're doing open house flyers. If you get it to us by Wednesday, we will have it to you by Thursday. You can door knock on Friday, and you can close those deals. Number 3. I am doing a mortgage class. If you are newer to real estate and you want to figure out how you take those leads and translate them into actual buyers in contract, we're going to do a whole workshop. It's going to be hands-on. It's going to be involved. You want to come. It's May 26th, 11:15 to 1 o'clock. Also, super special, and I'm going to slow down because this is actually really important. I'm so sorry. I wanted to give a shout out. There is a super special agent who we got a tie bar notice on a VA loan. And we thought for sure it was going to come in undervalued. This rock star, let me tell you, handcrafted an email. It was as if it was written by an angel, sent by the heavens above, and given to the appraiser. And it is also his birthday. So thank you, Rich Gibbons. I was told not to shoot him in the face.
Had a praise this morning about him.
It did. Oh, was that not mentioned? My bad.
We are ready, and this is very exciting. We are now live on the hub, kwsacramentohub.com. We have open houses listings available for you to just request to do an open house. They are vacant rehab.
Oh, wow.
These are all open door listings. So you know open door, iBuyer? They buy it, rehab it, sell it. These are all open door listings that we have exclusive access to here in this office. So you want to go on the hub, you want to reserve your time, request it. It will get requested. If it is approved, there are guidelines. You will be required to, we will put that time in MetroList for you. But there's requires that you be on time, that you do showings, that you give feedback as well. You'll get notices to say, provide your feedback, click the link and provide your feedback on the home. We want to know if you have people interested, how many people came through, those sort of things. The guidelines are on there. If you don't show or don't do what you're supposed to do, you will get blacklisted.
What does that mean?
That means you will not have the opportunity to get open houses. You'll request and they'll be rejected. We want to make sure this happens good. That means if you commit to do it, you actually do it. That doesn't mean show up 30 minutes late. We will be randomly checking lockbox access times to make sure that you did show up on time. This is a request that from the open door listing agent that these be done professionally. So we are making as an office to be doing this professionally. Right now we're carrying 17,
20-ish, yeah.
20-ish listings right now with this that are available to open house anytime. It doesn't have to be Saturday, Sunday. It could be weekdays if you wanted. We're just asking for 72-hour notice to make sure that's out there on time for you.
So yeah, so you have time to market.
To you right now, free. So I know a lot of you just go hunt for the open houses. Now you can just request it and do it on rehab, nice, clean open houses right now that are clean listings. So this is beautiful. You got to go to Sacramento Hub to request them. There will be priority if there are multiple requests for the same day and time on the listing. We will prioritize coaching clients. So and ALC. If you're, but don't worry. We may say there's options to put additional, so you can say I want to do this one, and this one. We will default you to the next one if you put additional addresses in there to open house. So.
So
I have a question. How often does it get updated?
we are
Updated daily.
monitoring, weekdays we are monitoring, making sure that they're up there, the ones up there are still available and all that. The other thing I will throw out there is this is still a beta test. This is a new system on our website, so if something breaks, please don't be mad at us, just let us know. We're working
We are
to
checking
keeping to
this
make it.
daily. We are all checking the status of the listings daily, so sometimes we'll say, hey, this one got pulled off market, or this one went pending. We will let you know and say, these others are available. If you want to choose another one, you can. Right? So-
Last thing I'll add real quick, so if you do submit a request, we are reviewing and approving at 4 p.m. every day. So if you were submitted at the first thing in the morning and you don't get a approval right away, that's why. You'll get it later that afternoon.
All right. Who's not excited about this?
Yeah.
Right?
That's good.
What other brokerage gives you free remodeled home open houses?
Wow, none.
Nobody.
All right, we gotta go fast. Free headshot day, May 1895. Lex is coming to free headshot day. If you want to sign up, please click that. It'll also be in the follow-up. But if you did a headshot,
They're
I know a lot of you do.
phenomenal.
It's also on your
You
flyer.
need to update your headshot.
Legit.
Like,
Not
you see
saying
your picture,
not saying
you see your
any
pictures,
names.
and you need to update your headshot. Okay?
Some of you also don't need to update your headshot because you just did.
May 18th, dialing for dollars, 8 to 9:45 a.m. Please come, show up. We are in this office dialing
For dollars.
for dollars. So dial for dollars.
Okay, let me talk to you about this real quick, because we had limited turnout the other day, and I know a lot of you need help on the phones. And part of it is picking that up, because it does get heavy. Show up and get the practice in, because when you train in weights, right, the weights get lighter because you build that strength.
Right.
Come in here, build your script practice, get on the phones, get used to dialing for dollars, because this is, go ahead, Joe.
Inspire us by telling me about your socks.
My socks are from the man, the myth, the legend, the great Elon Musk, because we're going to space today.
Yeah.
Hashtag Confucius.
Yes. Please show up and learn your, practice your skill. There you go.
Bold is back. June 2nd is the
First step.
to Bold. It is free. Please show up June 2nd. We'd love to see you down. It's down in Elk Grove. So we'd love to have
The
you
first
there.
step is free.
First step is free.
It's a good one.
We're excited to bring on May 9th, Zen Coast University. They're going to be talking wealth generation strategies in real estate. So we are making an effort this year to build more wealth building and wealth building knowledge in our agents. And so this is they're coming to you. We're excited. Team 1, Gene Rivers. If you don't know Gene Rivers,
Yeah,
he's
Gene.
coming Team 1, how to build a real estate team and make them all operate as one in the same direction. If you're looking to build a team, or you have a team that you're trying to build and it's not working so well, this is the great way to go. He has had a mega team for a long time. #1 in listings in the market forever. So come see Gene Rivers. That is down the bay. We will be carpooling down there. So.
Yeah, right when you pass Oakland's property.
Open house clinic we're having, well, because we have our open house coming May 17th, 18th, 19th, we're going to talk about what to do before, what to do during, what to do after.
10 to 11 each day.
10 to 11, 3 days in a row, everything
Not
you
quite.
need to know how to do open houses at a high level. We recommend you do the series. It is going to literally tell you what you need before, during, and after to make sure you maximize the amount of leads and appointments you get from your open house. Because now you have access to free open houses.
Right.
So you got dialing for dollars, you have open house clinic. Hey, it sounds like we need a bunch more cappers on that wall over there.
Yeah,
Sounds like we're building.
Look, we can lead you to the trough to drink.
yeah.
We can't actually make you drink. So like, this is the trough.
Drink.
I should be, I believe I'm teaching that Monday class on May 17th. That should be-
Yeah, it is Monday, Tuesday, and
Okay, we are
Friday.
happy to have our guest on, Lesley Peters, 150 units, 65 million in volume. Ooh. That is crazy. She is now running a team of 8 under the MRA models, 2,000 homes sold in her career, 9 straight years MRA status. In Gary Keller's top agent mastermind group, she is one of our national coaches and trainers, spoke at Family Reunion. We're happy to have her here on our Red Day team meeting to speak to us. So, Leslie, you there? Oh.
I am here. Thank you guys so much for having me today. In fact, you'll have to forgive my attire. I just rolled in about 30 minutes ago from the coast of Georgia, where we had our Southeast Region Mega Agent Summit. So that was a lot of fun. And I'm glad to be with you guys this afternoon. So thanks for having me. I guess it's not quite afternoon there, but we'll take it here. Yeah. So my day job, about 80% of my time is spent running our mega agent team here in Atlanta. Honestly, guys, it's been as large as 22 people, 305 units, 120 million in volume. And then my husband and I also decided that he was going to take on the operating principal role. So that's his main hustle, and his side hustles a little bit on the team. So I think we're pretty well diversified in real estate, which is a lot of fun. And my favorite thing is traveling and teaching across the country, because that is getting me back to my roots with my master's in teaching, actually, that Andy swore I would never use. He said, Lesley, I can't believe we're paying on this loan that you're never going to use. And then fast forward to now, and being back in the classroom is my favorite. So I appreciate you guys having me today. I was sent 7 questions that you guys kind of wanted me to cover. And I know we only have about 12 minutes. So I'm going to pick a couple of the top ones that I think we can dive into, and I can hopefully give you a little meat and potatoes to go today. So you can drum up some new listing inventory. So are you guys having trouble finding listings there?
Yeah.
Okay, we are too. So I just wanted to make sure. So we have had a really rough, well, our first quarter was really rough. Every seller did not want to sell because they wanted to wait until they could find their home. Are you guys hearing the same thing? Why would I move? I don't know where I would go. And so we're constantly getting that objection, and our listing count was abysmal. And about a year ago, Craig Zuber, one of our MAPS coaches, Gene Rivers, by the way, is another coach that's coached us since 2014. So I'm so glad you guys get him in a few weeks. But Craig Zuber told us, you guys have got to lean into something called the golden text. Have you guys heard about the golden text?
No, let's hear it.
Okay. So this is it. And this sounds crazy. And I can't even tell you the amount of transactions we have under contract right now just for this one text. So what it is, and write this down, and just like this, would you be willing to sell your house to one of our buyers? And guys, you're going to think it's really simple. I'm going to repeat it because so many people get off script and it doesn't work like it's supposed to be. It doesn't need fluff. It just needs to be, would you be willing to sell your house to one of our buyers? So Craig says this is gold. You guys need to send this out and you will find listings. Well, I'm really high I. Anybody else in the room on the desk, really high I? So I found it really challenging just to send a text to my database and everyone in my phone that said, would you be willing to sell your house? I wanted to fluff it up. I wanted to say, hey, Susie, how are you today? Would you be willing to sell your house to one of our? Nope, doesn't work like that. So our coach said, just do it. And I said, well, the best way for me to do it is have my inside sales agent go into command every single day. And we're going to start sending 25 texts using the DTD2 method. Are you guys familiar with DTD2? Do the database 2. So you start with the letters of the alphabet. And I told our inside sales agent, you're going to do 25 a day, and this is all you're going to type. And he signed it, Lesley and Andy Peters. Guys, he set 5 appointments in the first 2 days. 5. Because the response is this, and this is what's crazy. People will say, actually, I might. Because what do sellers want in a transaction? They want peace of mind. They want something that's easy. Well, when you say, would you be willing to sell your home to one of our buyers? Truly, we could have a buyer. We could make a match for you. And that's not always going to be in your best interest. It may be in your best interest to go live and go on the market. So what our inside sales agent was doing is he wasn't setting listing appointments immediately. He was setting strategy sessions. By the way, I think you guys should start calling every appointment strategy session, because that's what it is. And it doesn't seem so formal. So if somebody to the text and said, hey, I might consider it, then great, I would love to set up a strategy session just so you and Lesley can jump on a phone call and see if now might be the right time. So then I jump on the phone call, I talk about the market, and every single time, guys, no matter what they say, it sounds like we should meet. Sounds like we should meet. The end of every call, I was setting up an in-person appointment. Right now, in the past 3 days, we've put $6 million worth of listings under contract, and half of those came from the golden text. So this works. And in fact, it's worked so well that we're almost finished with our database and we're thinking, oh my goodness, what's the next thing? Like, what can we do next, right? Because it's been so amazing. So now we're up to about 30 texts a day. Here's what I'm going to tell you guys. If you're an individual agent, don't do 25 texts a day because the response is going to be so overwhelming that you will not be able to keep up. If you're an individual agent, I would recommend you do 5 to 10 texts at most a day. If you do 10 a day, that's 50 contacts a week. And what's funny is some of your people are going to say no or stop or unsubscribe, and that's okay. But wouldn't you rather know? Like, wouldn't you rather record that note and command and say, you know what, they're not interested in selling? And it has been a phenomenal experience for us. So I hope you guys will try that. It has uncovered a ton of listing opportunities, and we've really built an amazing pipeline. Another thing that it's allowed us to do is make matches on our own team. So we're keeping a database of all the people that would sell, how many bedrooms, baths, what price they would want. So when we have buyers, we can look at our off-market opportunities or people that have raised their hand and said, hey, I would sell if you found me the right buyer. Do you guys have buyers that are really frustrated right now, maybe with you or just the market because they just can't find a house?
Yeah.
Okay, us too. So the golden text is actually doing a great favor for your buyers as well. And what I found is when somebody says, Lesley, did you send this to me? Because I get this. Close friends will say, hey, did you send me this text? I thought it might be spam. And my thing with them is, yes, I did actually. We are having to do so many different things to find inventory for our clients. And this is one of the ways that we're uncovering unlisted opportunities because we have to get our clients in homes. So that's my synopsis on golden text. And I know I only have about 5 more minutes. So let's talk about the other golden something, and it's called golden letters. Is anybody doing golden letters in the room? Okay. Have you guys heard about golden letters?
Yes.
Okay. So before we started the golden text, we started with golden letters. And this is another thing that I thought my coach was kind of losing his mind. We are not going to find opportunities for our buyers by sending letters. No way. Well, we've been doing this about 1.5 years, and we send 250 letters at least every single week. And our whole team addresses them, hand addresses them during our lead generation time and our team meeting time on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And we look for our buyers' properties. So we go for neighborhoods where we have buyers searching that may be really frustrated and we can't find them the right thing. And we have a list, and we just list manage this list of buyers. And we're sending out at least 250 a week. And from those 250 guys, we're actually receiving between 2 and 3 phone calls a week from sellers that would consider selling their property. Now, some of those sellers already have agents. And what we're finding is we're able to get our buyers into houses before they hit the market. And even if it's not a match, how meaningful is that to your buyer? Because buyers are concerned about value right now. We have to do something different, right, than everyone else. Because if you guys are anything like Atlanta, we have 900 new agent licenses in Atlanta every single month for the past year, 900 a month. Our competition is steep. So when I'm meeting with a client or a buyer in a strategy session, we don't call them buyer consultations anymore. When we're having a strategy session with a buyer, we are saying, and these are all the things we do that other agents don't. We're actually calling neighborhoods, looking for homes in an area that you desire. We're sending 250 handwritten letters every single week. That's over 1,000 a month, right? And we're sending golden text to our entire database, searching for unlisted opportunities. So if you guys are looking for ways to add value, I think that's a really great one. And I'm going to leave you with this quick story and then maybe a question or two, since I didn't get to all of them. I thought listings would be the best place for us to go because we all need listings all the time. But a really great story, the very first day that we started Golden Text, my inside sales agent calls and he said, Lesley, you will not believe this. He said, I just called a man named Alan Hester. I told you we started with the A's. And he said, Alan said, oh my goodness, or he texted him and Alan immediately responded, yes, I'm considering selling my home. And so Brian jumped on the phone with him. And Brian said, so Alan, tell me about when you would like to move. And he said, we thought that you guys didn't work our market anymore. And I was going to start calling other agents today in my neighborhood to come meet with me about listing the home. Now, guys, I don't know why he didn't think we worked his market anymore. We clearly sold him the home. Shame on us for not doing a great job. If we hadn't sent him that golden text, we would not have picked up that listing the next day, and that property closes tomorrow. So think about all the people in your database that you don't know what's going through their head or what's happening in their life in this moment. And just by sending a quick text, it could change not only their life for the positive, because you can help them and support them in getting them into their next home, but it can also help you guys. So, it sounds simple. It sounds kind of crazy, and you should do it. And the golden text is, would you be willing to sell your house to one of our buyers? Awesome. Okay, y'all, I think I finished with like a minute to spare.
You are. Good job. Good job. So, anyone have any questions? Lesley, I have a question. You are doing your text. You're running out of your sphere now. Where are you planning on going with your text after your sphere is done?
Yeah, so I told our ISA that we're going to take a quarter off and we're going to do something else of value. We're always we're big on client events. And so we constantly have client events going on. So we'll be calling for our upcoming Braves game where we rent a whole section at the Atlanta Braves Stadium. So we'll be doing that next, and just really caring and leaning in on those people, and then just continuing with our normal 36 touch, which is what we're kind of known for. So we touch our database 36 times a year, and we receive a 14-to-1 return on that. And our business for 16 years has been over 80% repeat referral. So we'll just keep loving on our people and adding value, and then take a quarter off from the golden text and then start it again in the third quarter.
All right. Well, thank you, Lesley. That was awesome.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you. We'll try to get you out here in person one day. So
would love it.
All right, awesome. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming to our team meeting. Lots of good stuff. If you need any help, just hit our staff. We'll be happy to help you. So thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Go sell some homes.
Can I ask you a question?
I suppose.
So I'm a real estate investor, and obviously